Герундій – це така форма дієслова в англійській мові, яка вживається з суфіксом або закінченням «ing». Вона поєднує в собі такі риси іменника та дієслова. Наприклад, playing, reading, walking. Надає словам відтінок процеса, тобто дослівно грання, читання, прогулянка. Наприклад, our management encourages working overtime. Наше керівництво заохочує працювати понаднормово. Working. Також сюди відносяться такі слова, як singing, rubbing, waiting. Тобто співання, тренування, очікування. Формується герундій як причастя, тобто поєднує в собі такі риси, як дієслова та властивості прикметників. Наприклад, to run – running, to live – living. Додаємо ing до інфінітивної форми дієслова. Також можна сформувати і заперечувальну форму герундія. Формується вона за допомогою частинки not, яка ставиться перед герундієм. For coming in time. For not coming in time. Ще раз, герундій має ознаки дієслова та іменника. З герундієм ніколи не вживається артикль, і герундій не вживається в множині. Це його основна відмінність від іменників. Головна відмінність, наприклад, іменника з закінченням «ing» і герундія з закінченням «ing» в тому, що герундій завжди передає процес, він означає якусь дію. Finding a new method is the only way out. Знаходження будь-чого, в даному випадку нового метода, це єдиний вихід, тобто знаходження. Finding. Ось так воно буде виражатися в формі іменника. The findings were of great importance. Ці знахідки мали велике значення. Тобто findings тут як знахідки, іменник. Далі такі приклади можна навести. Reading English books every day will improve your knowledge of the language. Щоденне читання англійських книг покращує ваше знання мови. Reading, тобто як процес, герундій. Does your son like skating? Ваш син любить кататися на коньках? Skating – процес. He left the room without saying goodbye or looking at us. Він покинув кімнату або вийшов з кімнати, не сказавши до побачення і не глянувши на нас. Saying or looking. I remember hearing this song in my childhood. Я пам'ятаю, що чула цю пісню в дитинстві. Hearing – процес. The patient's quick recovery depends on his following the doctor's advice. Швидке одужання хворого залежить від того, наскільки він буде слідувати порадам лікаря. Following – процес, слідувати. Тобто, ще раз, герундій в собі поєднує такі частини мови, як дієслово та іменник, формуються за допомогою закінчення або суфікса «ing», перед ним не ставиться артикль і завжди відображає процес.
A gerund is a word that looks like a verb but functions as a noun in the sentence. Gerunds are formed by using the ing form of the verb, reading, swimming, studying, etc. However, when it comes to grammar, they act as nouns. Today I'll show you examples of common ways to use gerunds in English. Gerunds can be used when an action is the subject of a sentence. For example, swimming is a great workout. Reading books can help you learn new vocabulary. Eating junk food can cause weight gain. Another common place to use the gerund is as the object of the verb to be. For example, my favorite activity is hiking. One of your duties is taking notes in meetings. His biggest mistake was trusting the salesperson. We can also use a gerund after possessives like my, your, his, her, our, and their. For example, he doesn't enjoy my singing. Her cooking is simple but tasty. The baby's crying woke me up. Gerunds are used after prepositions. For example, they left without saying goodbye. I went to the gym after finishing my work. You can improve your English by taking a course. This knife is great for chopping vegetables. And finally, we use the gerund after some phrasal verbs. For example, I put off starting the project until the last minute. Put off means delayed. She keeps on bothering me when I'm trying to concentrate. Keeps on means continues or does repeatedly. We ended up canceling the picnic due to bad weather. Ended up means finally took the action. I look forward to meeting you next week. Look forward to means anticipate or be excited about. Now it's your turn to practice. Complete each of these sentences with a gerund, a verb or action in the ing form. You can write your answers on a piece of paper, say them out loud, or post them in the comments on YouTube. I'll give an example answer to the first one. Teaching English makes me happy. Teaching is the gerund, and the action is the subject of the sentence. You can complete the sentence with your own activity. For example, playing piano makes me happy, or watching movies makes me happy. Try it for each of these 5 sentences.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Susan.
It's so good to see you. I'm trying to remember when the last time I saw you was.
Oh, I don't know. But every time I suggest meeting, you have some excuse. Are you trying to avoid me?
You know I always look forward to meeting you. I'd been meaning to pay you a visit, but I just couldn't find the time. I love spending time with you. You're my best friend. But I've been very busy with my job. I want to get promoted and to earn more, but promotions take a lot of work. Imagine having to get up at 5 a.m. every day and going to sleep at midnight. I aspire to be a CEO in the next 5 years, and I'll work towards making my dream a reality.
If you continue to work so hard, you risk getting sick.
I need to raise money to buy a bigger apartment and a new car. I have lots of plans and dreams that I need to achieve.
You always need to raise money for something. And you neglect to live life to the fullest. You never get to spend enough time with the people you love. And time passes by.
That's true. I don't get to see my family as often as I'd like. I miss living with my parents. I remember sleeping in and waking up to a home-cooked breakfast. I miss seeing my parents out in the garden every day looking after their vegetable plants. I also miss joking around with my brother. I plan to visit them next month. I've been so busy lately that I struggle to stay in touch with them.
That sounds tough. Try to slow your life down and even find a hobby.
I prefer to focus on my career now and on my goals. I'll have plenty of time for hobbies later.
Don't take time for granted. When was the last time you went on vacation?
I don't even remember. Unfortunately, I can't afford to go on vacation anytime soon. That would mean saying goodbye to any chance of promotion.
You are working too much. You should stop to enjoy life too. Just imagine lying on the beach, away from all the clouds and rain.
I've got my whole life ahead of me. Stop worrying about me. In life, you need to make sacrifices to achieve your goals.
I regret to say that sacrificing your personal life is a pretty big price to pay. You forget to leave time for yourself and the things that make you happy. It's important to have goals, but don't stop living life while chasing them. You can wake up one day and feel that you have never truly lived.
What about you? Do you manage to find time for hobbies and family?
I strive to find time for everything that matters in life, like reading, traveling, family, and friends. I want to make as many happy memories as possible. I also started to spin recently to stay in shape.
You mean spinning on an indoor bicycle?
Exactly.
It's really great that you started exercising.
I also started working as a volunteer at a soup kitchen.
Volunteer? How come?
I realized that giving brings far more happiness than getting. So I've decided to volunteer to brighten other people's lives.
That's very kind of you.
I like working there. I enjoy meeting new people and talking to them. Helping those people makes me so happy.
I really admire you for that.
Thanks, Susan. I want to make the most of my life, so that when I look back, I can be satisfied with it. I don't want one day to regret wasting my life on unimportant things. You can try volunteering at the soup kitchen too once in a while.
Well, I like to help people, but I dislike cooking.
You don't actually have to cook soup. You can volunteer to serve. Why do you dislike cooking anyway?
I can never get the recipe right. It's always too salty, too sour, or too sweet. I'll never forget making a fool of myself when I cooked dinner for some friends. It was so horrible that they couldn't eat it. That's why I hate to cook. I prefer eating out.
So you stopped cooking because it didn't taste good?
Yes, but I still love to eat the food that other people cook. I cherish our friendship and our time together. I like chatting with you. I promise to do my best to find time for my personal life, too. I won't let work take up all my time from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. Keep working hard, but also remember to relax, have fun, and live life along the way.
Some verbs have different meanings when they are followed by a gerund or an infinitive.
You should stop to enjoy life too.
Stop worrying about me.
You forget to leave time for yourself.
I'll never forget making a fool of myself when I cooked dinner for some friends.
Remember to relax, have fun, and live life along the way.
I remember sleeping in and waking up to a home-cooked breakfast.
I regret to say that sacrificing your personal life is a pretty big price to pay. I don't want to regret wasting my life on unimportant things.
I'd been meaning to pay you a visit. That would mean saying goodbye to any chance of promotion.
Try to slow your life down and even find a hobby. You can try volunteering at the soup kitchen too.
Here are some verbs that don't change their meaning very much when they are followed by a gerund or an infinitive.